Hi and welcome to a brief guide for resellers of Genee's software licensing portal. As a new reseller or a reseller creating your first order that's going to run through the licensing portal, you will be sent an email such as the one you can see on screen. This provides your username, a temporary password and a link to log into the licensing portal. So if I simply click on the link in the email, it will take me to the licensing portal and I can then log in using the provided details. If you don't receive one of these emails, you can simply contact your account manager at Genee World and they will be able to provide this email again for you. So I'm just signing in using the details from my email, and the first thing I will see as I log in is my home page. Here you can see I've got a few notifications and I also have some information about the licenses that are held by my account. So you can see I've just placed an order and I've received 50 Spark 2 licenses and 50 Project Flow licenses. But first off, I could click on the message there to complete the information about my organisation. This is good practice for you to have this up to date, but we're more interested in what we can do with these licenses. So I want to send these licenses to my customer. Before I can send these licenses to my customer, I need to create them as an organisation that is linked to myself. So I'm going to click the organisation button and I'm going to click linked organisations. Now I can connect with an existing organisation, so if these are already a Genee customer and they already have access to the licensing portal, they give me a code, but it's easier to focus on a new organisation. So I can add in all the information about my customer, so I'm going to call this one Genee Test 1, and I'm just going to add an email address. I could put in the full information, but this is the information that is vital. This email address is where they will receive their login information. So I'm going to add them now, and this will create me a customer that I can now send licenses for software to. They're now created, and if I go back to my licenses, if I click on a piece of software, for example Spark, this will show me the licenses I hold. So I hold 50 licenses as a reseller. Now if I claim them, I will own those licenses as my company myself. So only do that if you want to hold licenses yourself. Normally you will want to transfer these to your customer. So from the transfer box I can select the number of licenses. I'm going to go with 1, and I can select the organisation. Here you will see all of your linked organisations. So this will be all of your customers. So I've only have 1 at the moment. So do note that the operation is irreversible. Once you send a customer software, they own that software and we cannot refund that or retrieve that. That is with the customer. So you can see now I've got 49 licenses left that are currently unclaimed because I've sent one to my customer. I can do the same process for Project Flow. So let's do that as well. So let's go transfer. Let's select a few licenses, select who I want that to be. And we can send that. So yeah, I'm going to select 3 licenses and I'm going to send that off to my customer. Those have been transferred. Now what I can see is this is my customer's email. They've been sent a similar sort of email to be able to log into the portal. So they've got a username, password, and to log into the portal. This has been generated as you've put them in. So I'm going to log in as this customer, and you can see they've got 1 Spark license and 3 Project Flow licenses that you transferred to them earlier. And if they click to manage their licenses, they can claim a license. If they click to claim, they can choose how many licenses to claim, and when they confirm, they now own these licenses, and that gives them a download button to access the software. So any software from Genee that is a download can be accessed in that way. Now Project Flow is a little bit different because this is a cloud-based piece of software. They need a license key, but again we're going to claim. Now if I put a little tick there to send a notification email, it will email the person that's going to own that license. Now I'm actually going to put my own email address in there, but I could put any member of my organisation, my school, my business, whatever it may be, who will receive that license. So the license details will have been emailed to that person, but if I click on the Show Licenses button and scroll down slightly, you will see I've got all the details of my license there held centrally. So for me to be able to log in, I've got all that license information, and I've actually got a link there to open the Project Flow website to allow me to make that account and set everything up. So in order to transfer software, be it download or cloud-based, everything can be done through the portal. And I also might want to, as an organisation, have different users. So if I want other users to be able to manage my licenses as a reseller or an end user, I can just add another user here and they will be able to log into the system and manage the licenses. I hope you found this little introduction to the Genee licensing portal helpful, and visit our website for more information.